Hi guys, Sam here from My Needle. I'm back to give you an update on my cross-stitching adventure. I hope you guys are all well and keeping safe, and your families are also keeping safe in this wonderful weird time of COVID. As Donald Trump is trying to inflate, yes, New Zealand is having a second wave. But it's not big. I think we've only got 129 active cases in our whole country, and that's in one city. So good old Trumpy for fake news. Anyway, apart from that, this is not a political channel, so we won't talk about that. But I am here to give you an update on my stitching. So this week I have 3 whips to show you, no finishes, and I have a new hobby that I will briefly show you that I have taught myself. So we'll get straight into the stitching. This video won't be very long at all. So the first piece I've been working on since I last saw you is called Stitchers Welcome by Stone Street Stitchworks. So I'll insert a photo of the product when it's finished, or the chart when it's done, and I'll also insert a photo of where it was last time you saw it, and this is where I'm up to. So last time you saw it, I had Stitchers Welcome, so this is the pathway up to the house, and this is some vinery. I didn't have the exact call for colour for this, so I'm using 833, I think it calls 832 DMC, so that's fine. It's getting stitched on 28 count T Monaco, so that's where I'm up to on that one. I'll be working on that after my video. I also picked up a piece that I started last February for my birthday. So this is Nora Corbetts Pinsie. I'm stitching mine on 32 count. It'll be 32 count antique white Lugana. And if I can, I'll insert a picture of where it was last time you saw it. And this is where I'm up to now. Sorry about the lighting, but it's quite dark and miserable here today. So since I last saw you, I have filled in some spaces here, and you can see the sparkle. So I've been doing the cryonic as well, and the cats are fighting again. Anyway, so I've done the cryonic, so I've done all this. The cryonic I'm doing just one length of cryonic over 2, so normal stitching. And while up close you can see the white fabric. I can't in the video, so it's fine. I'm really liking it. Sparkle sparkle. And the only other cross stitch piece I've been working on is my mason jar lineup by Dimensions, which is a kit. I'm stitching this on the 14 count Ada that comes in the kit, and if I have a picture, I'll pop a picture in here of where it was last time. And just unroll this a bit more, and here I am now, what's behind it. So still working on that first jar, and that's the start of the second. So what I've been doing is just picking one colour and just completing that whole colour in the jar and moving on to the next, etc, etc. There it is there. I quite like stitching this, but I don't know if I told you guys, the Ada is quite stiff, so it's not that fun to stitch. It gets quite hard on the hands. But I'm not restarting that. And losing threads, put them back in there. And this one is kept in my project bag made by me. The only other thing I have to talk about, because I haven't been buying anything except for stuff for this new hobby, is I have taught myself how to knit. My cross stitch bug is kind of waning, it's coming and going. I'm not stitching prolific as I normally am. Yeah, I don't know what it is, so I taught myself how to knit. So I got myself some circular needles. I picked up some cotton yarn from the warehouse, which I don't know what it is in comparison to in the States, but they sell clothing, homewares, home decor, all sorts of stuff, sports gear. And what did I do? So I got myself some cotton yarn and I taught myself how to knit my first dishcloth with all these mistakes. I've dropped a stitch here, dropped a stitch up here, lots of pulled threads. So I done that, and then on Monday I went and purchased bigger needles, so they're 4.5mm and a 100cm cable. And this yarn I've had in my stash because I have a loom kit, loom machine, I don't know what you would call it. So I had this yarn sitting in my stash, and I saw a video on YouTube, and it's just 4 stitches to make this thing, and I thought I'll give it a crack. So I'm using this colourful ombre acrylic yarn I had, and I'm stitching myself a shawl. So there I am. It's very cool, very stripy. So you just increase on one side, and then it's knit stitch front all the way along and all the way back, and then another increase. So this is here to remind me to increase on this side. I did want to try and do the hitchhikers, but I think that's a little bit too advanced for me, so I'm going to do this one a couple of times in a couple of different colorways. So I'll do this one first. I have figured out I'm a loose a loose knitter, which is fine with me. So this project I do when my eyes are tired, and I do at lunchtimes, because I can seem to get a lot done at lunchtime. So example, today, that's my starting point for today, and I got 4 rows in at lunchtime, and that was only half hour or so. In my only haul I have these Lion brand shawl cakes. So I got 2 of these. Show you. So one of these is supposed to do one shawl in the style that I'm knitting, and there's a colourway there. So you either pull from the centre or pull from the outside, and as you knit it obviously changes colour and etc. So this one would be jade pull, and that's what it looks like as you go through. And this other one is mindful move, and that's it there, and that goes that way. And these ones are 58 cotton, 39 acrylic and 3% other, and they're number 4 medium weighted, and it says use a 5mm needle, but I'm just going to use my 4.5s. And that's my only haul really. I have been working on my secret stitch a little bit, but because it's a secret I can't show you, and that's really it. Studying, family, kids, crappy work, nothing else. So a quick video from me because I have nothing really to show you. So sorry guys, it's a quick one, but I I hope you enjoy my video. Yeah, hopefully I'll be back next week with a little more stitching and maybe a little bit more knitting done to show you. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.